Hello everyone and welcome to my reaction to the penultimate episode in the fall of the House of Usher. Broderick, you are up. You are up and I feel like he is going to get it. I also feel like the whole situation with his wife is going to get about 10 times worse than what we've already seen before he gets it. So I'm not looking forward to that, but I think he's going to get it, and I think he's going to get it in this episode. Let's go.
What's a likely reason to forge a signature on a CFC form?
To make it look like the patient knew the risks and made an informed decision to join the trial. Shield the company from liability.
Jesus, Fred!
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Really necessary going on the record?
Well, the documents aren't forged unless he points and says, I didn't sign that. So without him, the case...
I'd like your word that when it's done, we can count on your help.
Of course, I mean as much as...
I'd like your word.
You have my word.
Oh. I mean, it's all gonna go wrong, but... Oh.
Yeah, she puts up with a lot.
I've got a good sense for people. I asked myself, what went wrong? What malfunctioned with me back then to make me trust you? I mean, if that woman loved you, if she trusted you, fucking fool to lose her way you did. It sustained me a bit knowing you lost her.
And this was the reason that long ago.
I say to people all the time, there's no such thing as a good Usher. But there was one. Annabelle Lee.
Yeah. What about Lenore?
Only good Usher, and you chased her away.
Wrong. My granddaughter, Lenore.
Hey! See?
And so like her grandmother, too. All the best of Annabelle Lee without the broken heart.
Oh, wow. Well, also... I love Lenore, and
fuck it.
Just, she's phenomenal. We love, we live. But she's also not been super
Annabelle.
Corrupted yet, so...
But
We could take this company out of pills, out of poison, into tech. Virtual immortality. You take that to the board. You tell them that if I'm in the chair, I take this company into the future, leave all of this behind us. The whole rotten legacy goes out with Roderick, and we rebrand as a tech company. I imagine they'd find that appealing.
I imagine they would. And I imagine this isn't easy for you.
Oh, wow.
It's the hardest thing I've ever had to say out loud.
What the... Oh, no. I mean, I knew we were getting here. I knew we were, I mean, but no. Oh, this is horrific. This is horrific.
walks so fast, doesn't it?
I am horrified by this whole situation.
Yeah, now? I got some of your things back. Your purse, your effects, your fucking phone. But no ring. Where did you put the ring, Maury? Don't move.
The second highest dosage I've ever heard of is
1,300.
1,300. And then this happens and they want to up it. And I know you work for Fortunato, I know. But you're still my doctor, right?
Yes, of course. Ligadone has a low incidence of addiction if used correctly.
Come on. It's just me and you here. So tell me, how do I get off this perfectly safe, non-addictive drug?
I feel...
Very, very slowly.
Okay. I was going to say, I feel like it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, listen, I know we're all set for next week, but things are moving
What the
fast here.
fuck? I don't want to watch this.
And then suddenly, you're the new CEO, and everybody is fucking so accommodating. You know one thing Dad was really big about? It was a lesson that he taught us all. One of the first things he taught us.
No, Roderick, no.
If you want to test a bond, you don't really need to break it.
No.
Second lesson Dad was big on was getting your house in order. You don't have to be a tyrant, but if you don't want to be consistently cruel, then you have to be sufficiently brutal at least once to establish authority.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Let's do this once. Let's do it fast. And let's do it quiet.
No.
Then we can start to heal.
You are a psychopath.
I gotta go. I've got another house to put into order. Oh. Well, I'm there. I'll look for your ring. Maybe it's still there.
Oh
If
my.
not, I'll get you a new one. Yeah. You good?
I mean, really? You're...
Don't you fucking say that to me, Vinny.
When someone with unlimited power and resources decides that you need to suffer, the horrific fate of that is, I feel sick.
Plus, I talked to one of the doctors. They said they could take her.
Why the fuck would you do that? I'm sorry.
Oh!
Why the fuck would you do that?
Where are they?
Who?
The specialists. The doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone you promised would
When
be
you're
here.
at school, they come here a lot of the time. But she is fine.
I don't believe you. You're not right, Dad. You smell like shit and you look like shit and you're acting weird.
Watch it.
We can
I
take
can't
her
do this.
tomorrow.
You need to
I
stop.
can't call
Oh
her.
my
It's not
goodness.
minor. I need you
Not
to
right
call
now.
her.
Girl, you are too good for this
She was
family.
Stop it! Stop fucking talking! If anybody spoke to me like this, there would be repercussions. You do not get a free pass because you're my daughter.
Go fuck off. Go fuck off. Let him leave and then go check on your mom.
Talk to her specialist.
And then... well, I don't even know where you go
Your
from
mother
there.
is rest, and I will deal with you later when I get back.
I feel horrible for Lenore as well to be stuck in this situation with horrific...
Ma? Ma, can you hear me in there?
You say that's Madeline down there?
It is.
I think we ought to go down and make sure she's...
Oof, I don't know that you want to do that, sweetie.
That's Lenore. That's the thing, isn't it? We've been here before, you and me, right here. In fact...
Oh my... Whew. Whew.
You see that too?
You're trying to scare me.
No. That's Freddie. I expect. They've had me all night. Make sure I get their stories right. No, I'm afraid you're ringside for my reckoning, old friend. And any second, Freddie is gonna peek up from behind the chair and show off his C-section skirt.
Daddy.
Ugh. Oh, he's gonna get ripped in half?
It's a little sport.
Whew.
Here, why don't you come sit with me? Let him get to it.
You ready? Yeah.
Oh no. It's not gonna go well, guys.
You got this?
Yeah. I got this.
Well, it's not gonna go well for Dupin.
We are on the record.
Anything strike you as unusual about that document?
Objection.
Not particularly, no. Just the fact that it's here. These are confidential. These are property of the company.
Uh-huh.
And is this your signature?
Yes, it is.
How about this one?
Yep. That too, that's mine.
To be clear, you're telling us that you were aware of and
He's like, this
signed
bitch.
this
This
warrant?
bitch.
on this date? Rufus Griswold, at any time, exert any pressure on you, written or verbal, to sign or falsify documents?
No,
Has he spoken to you at all about today's deposition?
not at all.
Has anyone at Fortunato spoken to you about today's deposition?
No, not at all. Your man there wouldn't leave us alone. He stopped by my home on multiple occasions pressing this issue.
Oh, if that's not enough.
I agreed to appear. Frankly, I didn't want to use this word, but the treatment of my family in the name of whatever vendetta Mr. Dupin has for Rufus Griswold borders on harassment. That's what I came here to say.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Roger, don't
Say a word, not another word, not here. I will meet you at home. Hi. I'm Usher.
Okay.
You are so small, Madeline.
Oh!
Your baby's crying.
Well, I hope after that she just skedaddled out of that situation and just, you know, just completely started a whole new life. It's unsettling.
Have a seat.
Oh boy!
It really is you. It's amazing how much I've denied. But it is you. And somehow I knew you'd be here.
Well, I left you the address. Don't pat yourself too hard on the back.
Yeah!
I want to renegotiate.
You can't.
Why not?
The ink is dry.
For him or for me? I want new terms, and I shall have new terms. Or have you forgotten what I am?
There she is. There's my Cleopatra.
Everything has a price. Every negotiation is a point of entry. Every deal is simply an expression of will, mutual will. We can sort this. You know what I have done. You know who I am.
You're a collection of impeccable, elaborate masks in orbit of a stunted heart.
Oh! 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 I mean, that's not gonna kill her.
That was cruel. I apologize. Yes, I know who you are, and were, and who you could have been.
I apologize.
Under the bridge, you're one of my favorites. You find an adversary, you kill them. You find a hurdle, you jump it or dismantle it. You find a locked door, you pry it open.
Okay.
This is
Oh my
insane.
goodness. I feel so horrible for Lenore.
Won't hear anymore.
So horrible.
It's not addictive,
Okay,
but if you try to get off it, you can expect mood changes and sleep changes and physical changes, flu symptoms, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach cramping, reduced appetite, dilated pupils, blurry vision. With your dose, you gotta take it slow. 10% reduction per month. You should be right as rain in 3 agonizing years.
what the fuck have you done?
Oh, don't play me like that, or did I get you wrong? Haven't you sucked a few cocks for a fix before we met? Or am I confusing you with somebody else?
You're a monster, you know that?
Well, I think he does. I think he knows.
No, dear.
Okay, maybe not.
I'm Victor Frankenstein.
Oh, okay.
You're the monster. And Ligadone was the lightning. I threw the switch, you sat up, and look. It's alive.
I don't think
I thought that you loved me.
that's gonna make her feel any better. Okay.
Miracle.
Okay. I can do 3 years.
Work.
Because, yeah, I've had a hard life. At times. And I've made mistakes. That's what I thought you saw in me. Because that shit made me fucking strong. So I will take 3 years of hell over a lifetime you.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Between us.
Throw 'em up.
Far down within the dim west, where the good and the bad and the worst and the best have gone to their eternal rest. No rays from the holy heaven come down on the long nighttime of that.
Is he staring at that wall again? Okay.
But light from out the
I have
sea
suspicions about the wall.
streams up the turrets.
Something's in the wall.
Up domes,
Or
up
someone.
spires,
And you
up
got,
kingly
you
halls,
know what I mean?
up
You know what I'm saying?
Babylon.
You know what I mean?
walls.
Okay.
Long for, but lo, a stir is in the air. A wave. There is a movement there.
Freddie, hey, listen, we got a couple small charges in there to help, but, if we get caught on that, I will tell them that you insisted.
Isn't it amazing what you can accomplish when you pull your head out of your ass?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She'll come down.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, we're ready to go.
I need 5 minutes inside. I have to do something.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay? Fuck's sake. Have a little patience.
I feel like there's so many fun ways that he could get cut in half. And I'm very excited to see it. I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen. Who knows?
Should have died here, honey. He made you an honest woman. Rest in peace, fuckface.
Oh!
Oh, honey, this is embarrassing. At least close your pants. No? Gonna let it fly? You're the boss, right? That's the nightshade paralytic.
Oh!
You got a little carried away back there.
Yeah, you good?
More.
Oh, wow.
More. More.
Love that.
I don't normally like to get my hands this dirty, but honey, you earned it.
Mm-hmm.
All clear. Start the fucking music.
It's here, Frederick. I'm finally here.
Oh! Let's go! Oh! Oh!
But then you had to bring her home. And you had to grab the pliers.
Karma's a bitch!
You only ever wanted to be loved by him. You only ever wanted his approval. And it's still no fucking excuse.
Wow. Oh, this is gonna be, oh boy. Oh, it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be a slow cutting. Oh. Yee. Oh, that sucks. Oh boy. Man. What a way to go. I'm sorry. I don't even feel a little bit bad.
Freddie's dead. That means there's just us left. You remember the deal. You remember the terms.
Okay, so what?
I know you do. We need you to be our hero.
No other way.
There's not. Now that's a legend. That's a king. You're saving us all. You're a legend. You're a king. You are saving us all.
Oh, she said not yet, bitch.
Can't let you out that easy.
Mm-hmm.
Hello again, handsome.
Damn. Okay. Well, what a penultimate episode. I'm really, really interested. I feel like we're going to see this scene in the finale where they make whatever deal that they made. I actually like that I got confirmation that there was some sort of something that Madeline and Roderick was aware of when it comes to this woman, the conversation that they had with Verna in the past and everything like that. I feel like they were dropping hints in previous episodes, but particularly in the last episode 6, where Madeline is like, why are you being so ignorant or in denial about stuff when, I don't know the specifics because I haven't seen the conversation played out, but some sort of deal was made or something happened. So you shouldn't be so shocked right now, and we need to deal with the facts. And so I found that all to be really, really interesting. And for that to sort of come to light, I did appreciate that, because that's what I was thinking. Like, there's obviously more to what happened at that bar, but we just haven't really seen every little detail of it. But I'm going to say, from Roderick's side, I think as much as it's such an interesting character study, because he doesn't instill a lot of sympathy from the audience, at least not from me. The actor, phenomenal. Love watching him. So excited to watch him, portray this role and everything like that. But the character in general doesn't garner a ton of sympathy from me, in general. Not many do, really, in this show. Lenore, you're top of the list. Get it, girl. But of somebody who garners actual sympathy. But it's really interesting because obviously no person, when every single person in their family starts dying in horrific ways, whether they have a heads up that they are in denial about or not, that's gonna fuck up how you deal with anything. No matter how much of a scumbag you are, no matter how, it's still not gonna make you think clearly. And it's funny because I think there's obviously they're really presenting this whole thing with his dementia and hallucinations and stuff, but it's also just trauma in general that's causing a lot of that. Guilt in general that's causing a lot of that. And I think we're going to get more into that in the final episode for sure. I think we're going to dive right on into that. But I do find it really interesting that you can see his frustration sort of boil over, which, I feel like anybody in his position would be super frustrated or whatever. But it's really interesting to see how Roderick is more, getting frustrated with the here and now. I don't know if that makes sense, but the logistics, he was annoyed about Tammy, like, weren't there guards there, this, that, and the other thing. And Madeline is like, can we look at the bigger picture? Because we obviously know some shit with this woman, and she's showing up, and all these kids are dying, or all of your kids are dying, and you know what I mean? Like, I like that they're showcasing both of their reactions to what I believe is something that they made a deal, and now no matter how impossible or how unbelievable it is, it's coming to fruition, I think. Again, I haven't seen the final episode where I believe they will show when said pact or deal was made. But I like that it was kind of the two separate routes, and it kind of fits their characters really well. particularly Madeline, because I feel like she's the type of person, like, even if it's impossible, I mean, her ambition when she was asked, like, what do you know, what would you want to do, or, you know, resolution, goal, whatever, and she was like, I want to live forever. You know what I mean? That's an ambitious bitch, you know what I mean? So I think, you know, the impossible can very readily be possible to her, so she doesn't really go that far to take that leap of faith. Okay. Oh my goodness. Just so many things. I mean, I think a lot of that, I'm going to get into a lot of that more so, I feel like, in the finale, because I feel like that's what they're going to focus on. Obviously, we knew that Roderick kind of screwed over Dupin in the past, or, you know, it didn't go well. So I was not super surprised by that at all. You know, I was like, this motherfucker, when he was like, oh, he's just been harassing us. That's fucked up. That is so fucked up. And so, you know, obviously I didn't necessarily, well, I don't know. I wasn't surprised, but it was still kind of harrowing to watch unfold, because I mean, the actors in the show are just phenomenal, which I'm not surprised, and the writing is phenomenal, but I love that a lot of this show is stuff that you're like, kind of can figure out, and you know what's going to happen, but you're still like engaged throughout all of it. I felt like that in the flashback scene. Also, you know, I did like the scene actually between Madeline and his wife, and Madeline kind of realizing that his wife is actually a decent person, wanting him to do the right thing and all of that. I liked how that kind of all turned out between those two specific characters. Frederick, wow, Frederick, you know, I knew, I got bad vibes. I think we all got bad vibes as the episodes were progressing. Bad vibes for Frederick. I had a feeling it was going to be bad. I was not thinking the plier situation. That was horrific. That it made me sick to my stomach. And it's this, I think I talked about it in the last reaction a little bit, but it's this idea of you not being able to move or escape is always a big fear of mine. And to have somebody that has so much power and so much influence, like they decide that you should suffer, and then you're just indefinitely going to suffer because of that. I mean, thank goodness for her daughter. Shout out Lenore. We love you, Lenore. Oh my goodness. But, you know, thank goodness for that. I mean, and to such an applause for Lenore, really. One, I feel horrible that she's even in this situation. Honestly, I feel horrible that she's even in this family. But just applause for the fact that she's still a kid, you know, she's still young, and she can tell that her dad's acting erratic and odd, which, you know, sometimes you could just brush off as he's going through it. All of his siblings are dying, and his wife was, you know, the whole situation there, like, I feel like a lot of people could be like, maybe write it off as like, well, he's stressed, or there's a lot going on, whatever. But she knew something was off, and she went to go and hopefully protect her mom. I mean, her, you know, R.I.P. Dad, R.I.P. But, you know, I'm really, really impressed with her character and her wanting to do the right thing throughout this entire show. Love Lenore. You absolutely adore her character. And I hope that she doesn't get fucked in the end of all of this. Out of anybody, you know. Really, really enjoyed this episode and can't wait for the finale. All right, if you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.